forgotten a thing. But let's not kid ourselves these days. We let years go by once again. The moon and monkey shine in masquerades, quietly shedding our youth. Blame men that hawking about truth, finding we're dissatisfied, renouncing the doubts of the night in the clear dawn. There's a faraway look in your eye. It's behind the lines of the second page. It's like reading some poet's line, and your life till now is just commonplace. Rewrite, rehearse, and repent. We've gone over it again and again. We're aching to march in parades, but we bump shoulders behind barricades in a sea of faces. And so it goes, all fall down. Could this plan hold a place for you? When the tide creeps in all around, take a knee-deep breath or two. Did your family teach you everything about the in-betweens of grace and shame? Go run and sound the alarm, 'cause it's wearing off like Novocaine. You're waking up to recognize it's a bore when your heart's vandalized by the ones who smile and say that's the breaks. But you know I did love you, embrace that you've grown used to. And so it goes, all fall down. Could this planet hold a place for you? When the tide creeps in all around, take a knee-deep breath or two. We haven't forgotten a thing. We won't kid ourselves this time, because love's for sure, it won't ever fold. Around town it seems like everyone knows it'll raise the sky. Blow the sky.
As Ken mentioned, we're Harrod and Funck. We come from Boston. On the Funck part, it's my given name. It means spark in German. This is the Harrod part.
It's my given name too. Means department store in English. This is a song not about where we live, but where I used to live. Night to night we make good time, straddling that yellow line. Another town, the same old songs. My mind is racing down the street, these shoes are suffocating me. The only place I wanna be is gone. Take me where them rolling hills can gather up and cure my ills. Let me smell that long-leaf pine. Here I come, clear off of space. Just don't forget my name or face before I get back down to Caroline. Oh, Carolina. Oh, the greener hills beside blue waters. Carolina, I love you still. America's so big and great, goes coast to coast, goes state to state. I love you from the east to the west. New York Island, California, Woody Guthrie had it for you. But there's a corner of you I love best. Oh, Carolina. Oh, the greener hills beside blue waters. Carolina, I love you still. There's nothing could be finer than to know where you stand and feel that big love coming down. Oh, hey, gray skies, don't rain on me. I got some place I got to be. This emptiness is all in me. I think I should be going 61 or 66. Any road can give you kicks, but only one can carry you back home. Oh, Carolina. Oh, the greener hills beside blue waters. Carolina, I love you still. Carolina, I love you still. Carolina, I love you still. take it, don't worry, you won't break it if you go down slow. But have you told me that I don't already know? Good times and bad times, we've all had times when we felt that way. You can call me a loser, just a man who's forgotten how to pray. Somehow I'll just keep on dancing. I see the starlight smile of children. It melts me and moves me to the marrow of my bones. One piece of a beat of blood is all I need to keep me going. Give me a worn-out welcome and I pretend not to be at home. Gods and fools alike realize the road to hell is paved with lies and country rights and false attempts at reconciliation. It's like the smell of a wet dog or a punch in the nose. Memory of that long dead, dead red rose. Wanting not get to need and not have, forget how to laugh. Know me, I just keep on dancing. I see the starlight smile of children. It melts me and moves me to the marrow of my bones. One piece of a beat of blood is all I need to keep me going. Give me a worn-out welcome and I pretend not to be at home. Probably try to keep me down forever, wouldn't you? Normally I'd be happy to oblige, but tonight I got someone who loves me, and he's pulling my face to the sky. It's a silent night, holy night. All is calm, all is bright. Well, you're right, and I'll tell you right now the glory of what you haven't seen, God only knows. Right now I'll just keep on dancing. I see the starlight smile of children. It melts me and moves me to the marrow of my bones. One piece of a beat of blood is all I need to keep me going. Give me a worn-out welcome and I pretend not to be at home.
He was mama's boy, born to feel, known to stay all day. The Punch and Judy shows and magical displays. With a stubborn grip and jester's flair, the world would surely know he's the prince of the dare. In shackled locks, ratchet cuffs, and underwater boxes, he'd squeeze and writhe with audiences flocking. But just a moment then, the chains were free, the cheering seemed like hours. To see was to believe, 'cause in his great escapes he scoffed at fate. was biting at his heels. Misery and ecstasy, handcuffs break with mysterious grace. History reveals there's only one Houdini, and all the dailies read it's the greatest show eyes had ever seen. But he'd trade his soul for more publicity. In the newspapers and interviews, his motto would remain: do others or they will do you. 'Cause in his great escapes, he scoffed at fate, was biting at his heels. Misery and ecstasy, handcuffs break with mysterious grace. History reveals there's only one Houdini. Then his belly burst, his first defeat. By morning he'd be dead. Only one request, the last Houdini said: my head should rest on pillows made with letters from my mother. Well, Harry's debt was paid, 'cause there'd be no escape. Biting at his heels, misery and ecstasy, handcuffs break with mysterious grace. History reveals there's only one Houdini.
This is a song by T-Bone Burnett. It's about Marilyn Monroe.
I heard you saw her again last evening. I heard you've been with her for 2 or 3 days. I still have a picture saved to a mirror. She still look the same after all these years. Remember her as the most beautiful woman. Was her hair still blonde, were her eyes still blue? Were they soft and gentle or filled with tears? Did she still look as hurt after all these years? lost track of her way back in the 60s. I even heard that she had tried suicide. The rumors the government killed her career. Did she still look as scared after all these years? Ever uncover her terrible secret and untangle the mystery of her life? Will they ever know why she disappeared? Did she still look as gone after all these years? Was she still as alluring, still as seductive? She still drive you crazy by the look on her face? She still have a whisper you can hear across an ocean? She's still a scandal, still a disgrace. She's still as impossible, still as voluptuous, still as helpless and full of fears. Was she still as provocative, still as compelling? Was she still as late after all these years?
Some of my favorite songwriters are people with whom I went to college, and we'd like to do a song by a good friend of ours. His name is Peter.
This guy used to work for the La Leche League. You know what that is? It's a women's breastfeeding organization. And he worked in graphic design. So, 2, 3, 4. We will wander away in town. I built apartments up and down. That's a given. I'm a prisoner. I'm in this field on this mountain, waiting till you walk through the trees and sit down next to me. It's ugly, it's unclean. You inspire me to climb trees and to kiss the bark and to kiss the leaves. hear you've got offices up there. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Music loves you, the grasses love you, and so do I. Soon as I find you in those trees somewhere, you're the final word, and still you're the first and rightful, you're the rightful one. I never saw nothing like that before. Christmas concert, what a hand, what a fragile hand. I could put my finger on it. If I could build a me for you, what else would I ever have to do forever? I wish I was a model waif, I wouldn't worry about my weight. I'd look at you with my sultry eyes, I wouldn't worry about the size of my thighs. I wish I was Muhammad Ali, I'd punch you in the face and get away clean. I wish I was a frozen pizza, I'd get warmed up by someone who loves me. I wish I was you, wish you were me. I think I'd like to be you, think you'd like to be me too. Oh, I wish I was a media blitz, I'd tell you what to think about this. I wish I was a therapist, I'd get to do the same. I wish it was a V formation, the geese are down south where it's warm and soft and slow and sweet. And I wish I was you, wish you were me. I think I'd like to be you, think you'd like to be me too. Oh. Wish I was Generation X, I'd whine all the time, be a pain in the neck. I wish I was Johnny Depp. I wish I was a choice in the new generation. Get to be what everyone's drinking. I wish I was a Kinsey report. I get to be what everyone's thinking. I wish I was you, wish you were me. I think I'd like to be you. Think you'd like to be me too. Oh. And I wish I was you, I wish you were me. I think I'd like to be you. Think you'd like to be me too.
Business of having one less leg must take some getting used to. When I see the grasshopper on the porch, he looks less like a grasshopper and more like a car wreck. Nose down, dead still, not a body. So much as some great damage, but I know that it was no accident. Deciding it had to be done was the hardest part. Thought about it for a long, long time. Well, he loved his leg, it was broken. And how could another one grow? Until he ate the first. One morning, he felt a tickle. He knew might be a new leg sprouting. So carefully, so very carefully, he pulled out from under his grief and took the first bite.
what's overhead. And inside, I'm empty as a cave. I'm hungry, I wanna be fed. I am hungry. And voices echo in my ears. I hear them coded with sweet honey laughter. I lean over, I'm cupping both my hands, 'cause it's the essence of all that I'm after. And you say, come cry me a river now. Come laugh out loud. Come let me hear your heartbeat. Come lay your body down. I want you lay your body down. I want you lay your body down. In Tidewater, I can feel the ocean pulling inward. I'm sinking on sand. It makes me think about Peter, sinking on the waves and not believing. He grabs for your hand. You know, I go to a movie, I can feel the tears on my neck stinging, 'cause I just shaved. And someone gets killed, and someone else gets shot up real bad, and in the end, someone gets saved. And you say, come cry me a river now. Come laugh out loud. Come let me hear your heartbeat. Come lay your body down. Come cry me a river now. Come laugh out loud. Let me hear your heartbeat. Come lay your body down. Won't you lay your body down? 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 Won't you lay your body down?
So we just came last week we played a show in Greenville, Pennsylvania. Are you really from Greenville? Oh, okay. We ate breakfast in the Greenville Dinor. They spelled it D-I-N-O-R. They had it, it was blazing all over their T-shirts, on the menu, on the sign out front. I wanted to have my photograph taken with it.
Face to face, always risking absurdity, wondering, will you tire of me? It's a sleight of hand. Well, I bet you won't catch me if you can. The world's a wonderful place if you don't mind laughing at your mistakes. If you don't mind feeling like you've lost your brakes, and if you don't mind a touch of hell every now and then. You don't really know me. The watery muck flowing through my veins, the psychobabble on my brain. Well, it's all the rage. And it drives men wild, this life unseen. And I'll do anything to come clean. When did everything change? Is this ache some new twist on growing pains? I've been holding a fist till the blood is drained and the nails dig in. They may break your skin every now and then. Now I'm yearning, disabled, and longing for nothing I'm certain of. Somehow reluctant to rise above all the rage. Try to stand wild, this life unseen. Tonight I'll do anything, sweet Jesus, to come clean. Oh, 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 oh. know your face, who you've become escapes me. Each time we meet and you brave new worlds, they all seem just out of reach now. As you struggle to speak well from way up here, you seem braver than me now. The universe somehow belongs to you. Have the moon as your playground, with stars strewn around. But don't let them take away the parts of you you've never trade. Run, rabbit, run. The grade school scene, you'll soon know what I mean now. Survival and know-how I'll give to you. Remember just how your name sounds, 'cause your blood is a hand-me-down. But don't let them take away parts of you you've never trade. Run, rabbit, run. Know your face, but who you'll become escapes me. So I'm left to believe in the names for love and their long history. They're the old sounds, they're the best words that we'll ever speak. Run with them, run.
That I know as beautiful as they're strong, sleeping in each other's arms. When the thunder rocks your bones and the night is cold and long, their jungle kept me warm. Whipping you, and you feel the water rising. See the line of blue on blue is given as a gift to you. Keep your eyes on that horizon. underneath. See the green rush by your head. You will break out, you will, neath you run some fleet of feet. 'Cause what have we not been given? What have we not been shown? These two lions that I know, as beautiful as they're strong, sleeping in each other's arms. When the thunder rocks your bones and the night is cold and long, the jungle can something's coming good. Something's coming fine. Something's coming yours. Something's coming mine. Better wake up the kids and let them take a look at this. Maybe they'll know what it is. And I remember on the bus, while I was sitting in the back, pretty girls up front, slapping out Miss Mary Mac. You taught me how to dream outside rolled away so green. Or something's coming clean. Me without a thing to wear, nothing to recommend me. Can't you see that I don't care? Something's come to send me. Something's come in taste. Something's come in touch. Something just right. Something's coming way too much. Maybe it'll come on wings. Maybe it'll come on wheels. Maybe if it touches you, you'll find out how it feels. Maybe it'll come by day. Maybe it'll come by night. Something's coming right.